Hello guys and welcome to another tutorial on GameMaker Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to create a simple script inside of GameMaker that will enable us to take a text file and put in the dialogue inside of it and import that to our dialogue object that will show it to the room. So it's pretty hard to explain, so let's just get on with it. So assuming that you already created your object dialogue inside of your game, and my dialogue object is just a simple dialogue where you can have your text shown right here. So right now it's going to gonna take from my dialogue array, which I am going to create. And so yeah, I'm just going to show you how the dialogue works. So let's make a dialogue array first. So let's set this to this is a test. Then the second one, this is the second test. So like that. Wait, I'm just gonna check. Yeah. So let's just run it. Okay, I didn't create a font. Just need it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a font. So it's called MC12. Yeah, that's it. So let's run it again. And there, as you can see, I have my text inside of my dialogue. And when I press space, the second text appears. And if there's no more dialogue, then nothing appears. So let's get on with our script now. So let's go ahead and create a script, which is scr create dialogue. So this script is going to we are going to call this script to another object so that it will create. So we will call this script inside of another object that will create the dialogue so that we can show the text that we are going to need. So the dialogue script is going to take one argument, and that is the file name of the text file that we need. So inside of here, we are going to create the dialogue. So let's just make the dialogue. It's so var dialogue is equal to instance create. It's just xy object dialogue. And then after that, we are going to set it that the dialogue array for the object dialogue is going to be the text inside of the text files. So we are going to do a with dialogue. So what essentially this with keyword does is it takes the code inside of this with statement and implements it inside of the dialogue object. So the dialogue object is the object dialogue. So everything that I write inside of this with statement is going to be implemented inside of the object dialogue. So what I am going to write here is I'm going to create call another script, which is going to be script get file, and we're going to create the script, and the get file is going to have an argument, which is our argument 0. So it's going to take the file name that we passed on to this dialogue and implement it to its own script. So I'm just going to show you first what I'm going to do. So inside of the dialog, we're going to also set the dialog array. Oh yeah, you need to get this because this script that we are going to make will return the array for the dialog. So yeah, that's it. That's just the code that you need for the first script. And then let's go ahead, create another script that we are going to name script getFile. So it's the one that you are calling inside of the create dialog. Then let's copy that, and so this gets the file name. And then inside of this script getFile, we are going to get a text file inside of our included files. So what we need to do inside of here is we're going to, so first we need to create a variable named file name and assign that to the first argument, which is argument 0, just so that we won't get confused, and another variable called current array, which is going to be equal to 0 right now, and another variable named text array. This text array is what we are going to return. So we're going to do a while loop. So while current array, I forgot. So first we need to do is open the text file. So it's file text open read, and then get the file name, and the file name is of course the first argument. And then once we open that, let's just create that into a variable called var file, and then the while, inside of the while statement, we are going to do a while the current array is less than the file file text end of line. So if the current array is less than the file end of line and is less than the file end of line, and the file is file, and inside of here we are going to get the text inside of our file. So the format of our text will be something like this. This is going to be the first and the second and the third. So something like that. So we're going just to create the script. Just create the dialog and just put this something here, any text you want, and I'll just put it as dialog 1. Let's just make it as that. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we open the file. So we take the string inside the file. So we are going to take the file and read the string inside of it. So let's just do text array, and then inside that current array, so this creates a text array that has the position of 0, which is our current text array, current array right now. So let's equal that to file text read string. So we're going to read the string, and then we're going to read from the file. And then what we are going to do next is going to file read line next. Wait, what? sorry. I think what? file text read line next. Okay, so it's read lns, but I think it's line next, so just ignore me. So then we're going to read from file again, and then let's bump up our current array and we make it current array plus plus, so it adds 1 to the current array. So what this does is that the text array, which is the first position, which is 0, so text array 0 is going to be the first string inside of the file. And then what we do next is we read the next line inside of the file and then bump up the current array. So now the current array is 1. So is 1 less than the file text end of line? So the end of line is 3. So is 1 less than 3? Then if it is, then continue. Then the text array 1 is going to be read from the next line because we are going to read the next line based on this keyword function, I mean. So we're going to read from the next line, which is the second test. So let's just do this and return the text array. So once that is done, all we need to do is create another object, and we call this object anything you want actually. So I'm just going to call this object dialog 01. So this is going to test if we can actually create this script, create dialog. So inside of here, we create the dialog object, and then we call the script create dialog. So we need to get the file. So how do we get the file? So first we are going to get the one that we just created, where inside the notepad. So inside of your included files, create included file, and then go to the place you saved that. So I'm gonna place, here is mine. So mine is named dialog text, so that's what I'm going to enter. So dialog01.txt. That's it. So I'm just going to check if we don't get any error, so that we're going to be sure. Okay, I think I'm sure that this will work. So inside of the room test, we're just going to drag the object dialog1 and just put this there and run the game. Local variable text array not set before reading it. Return text array. I think I made a mistake. Wait. So yeah, let's fix that. Text array, return text array. Yeah, I think it's right. So just wait, I'll be back. Oops, I think we forgot to close the file, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. File text close, and then it's going to be the file. So yeah, I think I made a mistake where I think we should put this into file not file text end of line. So I think it returns a boolean, so it returns true or false, so we can't use that to compare with the current array. So yeah, my mistake. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this again. Run it again. Yeah, so wait. Yeah, I think we messed up. So inside of here I forgot to get rid of the dialogue array. Yep, that's it. hmm We need to make this dialogue array, not dialogue, with that spelling. Yeah, my bad. Man, so many mistakes. Yeah, as you can see here, with the text file and the game, we have the first text, and then if I press space, it creates a second test, and then the third test. Yeah, so I think that is all. So guys, if you want to see more tutorials, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to like this video. And if you got anything to ask or anything that you want me to do, just comment down below and I'll surely check it out. And also the project file of this game is in the description below, so go check it out too. And so yeah, that's it.